Hi, I'm Michelle VESTERBY, and as you know, I'm the most happy and smiling triathlete in the whole world. I was told to say that, but I am. So my lead up this year had changed a bit since last year, because last year I did Ironman Copenhagen just 6 weeks out of Kona. This year I went back to Boulder, Colorado, where I was in my early years, and I really loved being back in Boulder. Boulder is an awesome training place, and I just love the atmosphere there. I love the people there. It gives me so much energy to be in Boulder. I don't know if it's Boulder, if it's the mountains, if it's the thin air, or if it's just the people, but I feel like I become a much better version of myself when I'm training in Boulder. So yeah, my build-up this year has been a little bit different, because I also did some early Ironmans this year to be qualified, so I can relax and I could focus on this year's Kona, because Kona is for sure my main goal of the year. This is where I feel that I belong. And this year, yeah, I did Ironman Texas, then I actually did Lanzarote Ironman just 4 weeks later, and in that way I was qualified in May for Kona. If you look at all the 3 disciplines, where my weaknesses are, I would say I'm a solid all-around athlete, but again, the running is definitely where if we could cut off a few minutes there, that will look even better in Kona. So we started out really well, and everything was going great. I probably did my best marathon at Ironman Texas. I backed it up with a good finish in Lanzarote, and also during the summer, you know, we were working hard on my training. Leading into Kona, I decided I wanted to do something different. It maybe seems a bit crazy to change that so close to the race, but my old coach Frank, he always been really good at giving me confidence. He knows everything about this island, and he's just the person that wants to stand next to you also when you're sleeping, when you're eating, when you're doing everything. He's not just a coach, he's also the person that you want to be around when you're not training. So in that way, he was going to Boulder with me. And actually not with me, he was going there with his wife, but luckily I was planning on going anyway. So we went to Boulder together, and he's been like my right hand through those 5 weeks in Boulder, and now here in Kona as well. So everything's been really good. He's been out there with water, with energy, making sure that I got my power nap. He actually put that into my training peaks, that I have to power nap every day. So I really feel that the last many weeks I've been so focused. I know it's a whole year you really prepare for this race, but definitely the last weeks has been better than ever before. So we changed a lot, not only in my setup, we changed a lot, we also changed a lot with my equipment. So I'm on this new cool Argon bike this year. It's pink, it's custom, it has all the cute details which will make me not just look good out there, but also look fast. We've been working on the aerodynamic closely with Argon, you know, to prepare every small details, because we know, you know, that aerodynamic actually do count in Kona. It's so important that your aero, especially on the last part, coming back from Harvey in the hard side wind, crosswind. And I think that this year in Kona it will not only be hot, it will also be windy. I think we will see a real Kona this year where it's the strongest that will survive all the way to the finish line. You know, miles equals smiles, so I've been smiling a lot, I've been pushing a lot, I've been having my biggest days in my whole career. A lot of Ks, a lot of running Ks and a lot of bike Ks. I've been doing around 130, 140 running Ks for the biggest week I had, and that's a lot for me. And also it's not like we cut down on the biking as well, it was like we biked 200 Ks. So it's just been huge weeks, you know. Intensity maybe not that high because I already put lots of intensity in the first part of the year, and that's also why we've been putting a lot of base on when I've been in Boulder. Now we're increasing, we're getting close to Kona now, so we are cutting down again on the kilometers and on the miles, and then we're pushing a little bit on the speed. And the speed I really don't like, I just like it long and slow, and that's also why I want a long day out there for the Ironman. When the sport is all said and done, it's really important for me that I made an impact in some way, at least, you know, to give the impression that the sport is fun. You know, it's really important to enjoy yourself. It's hard work, and I've been crying out there a lot of times in the last weeks because it's been so hard and I've been suffering and I've been pushing my limits a lot. But by the end of the day, it's all about enjoying yourself, and triathlon is not just a sport, it's a lifestyle. We are triathletes 24/7, and that's not a cliche, that's actually for real. So that's also why it's important that we are good with each other, you know, that you have a good relationship with competitors. I love most of the girls. Some more than others, but it's really important that you have that relationship, that you can go out for a coffee, that you can high-five each other, because you know what? We all work so hard for this, and everyone is putting lots of effort and a lot of tears, cries and scream, and you know, just the parents, just the family that's actually supporting the athletes. They're also sacrificing a lot, and that's why I really think that's important that we support each other, that we are one big happy family, not on race day, then we're competitors, but then by the end of the day that we hug each other, we respect each other, and we remember, of course, always to keep smiling.
Well, it's the end of the day here. We followed Michelle. If you guys like the video, make sure you subscribe, and the best way you can help is if you share the video. Also, last thing, I want to thank Everyman Jack, because they're helping me, like, so I'm working so hard out here, and it's just like I don't have any time to do anything like cliff jump or anything, so just make sure you share these videos and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, we're out. See ya.